The impact of urbanization on wildlife. Urbanization, the increasing number of cities and towns, has significantly transformed the natural environment over the past century. While urban growth brings various economic and social benefits, it has also led to numerous challenges for wildlife, threatening their survival in ways that are often irreversible. The construction of buildings, roads, and other infrastructure disrupts ecosystems, reducing the amount of natural habitat available for wildlife. As cities expand, green spaces such as forests, wetlands, and grasslands are often replaced with urban landscapes, leaving animals with fewer places to live and find food. This habitat loss can force wildlife to adapt to living in more confined and often less suitable environments, such as city parks or roadside areas. Furthermore, pollution generated by urban areas has an adverse effect on the health of wildlife. Air and water pollution from industries and vehicles can contaminate the ecosystems in which animals live. Chemical pollutants, such as pesticides and heavy metals, find their way into food sources, which can poison both plant and animal species. Light pollution, a byproduct of excessive artificial lighting in cities, has been shown to disrupt the natural behaviors of nocturnal animals, particularly those involved in migration, mating, and hunting. Urbanization also leads to an increase in human-wildlife conflicts. As animals are forced to venture closer to urban areas in search of food and shelter, they often come into contact with humans. This can result in animals being killed by traffic, while humans may experience crop damage, property destruction, or even danger from larger animals such as bears or wild boars. Despite these challenges, some species have managed to adapt to urban environments. Certain animals, such as raccoons, foxes, and pigeons, have thrived in cities, finding new sources of food and shelter. However, these animals tend to be opportunistic species that can live alongside humans without causing significant harm. In contrast, many other species struggle to cope with urbanization and face a heightened risk of extinction. In response to the challenges posed by urbanization, there has been a growing movement to make cities more wildlife-friendly. Urban planners are increasingly incorporating green spaces into city designs, creating wildlife corridors to allow animals to move safely between areas. Additionally, there are efforts to reduce pollution and promote sustainable practices to minimize the environmental footprint of cities. Ultimately, the future of wildlife in urbanized areas depends on striking a balance between urban development and conservation efforts. Without careful planning and consideration, the pressures of urbanization could continue to threaten biodiversity, diminishing the rich variety of life that once thrived in these ecosystems.